Bortle here, back from the Extravaganza, the main event, guys, where over 250 duelists duked it out in a 2-day event. We have here the undefeated deck for day one. Let's go. Please introduce yourself to the world, man.
Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Nelly. I went undefeated in today's extravaganza or yesterday's extravaganza. I went 8-0. It was a tough tournament, but it was a lot of fun.
Yo, what deck did you use for this event, man?
I used pure Tri-Brigade with Rescue Cats.
What made you decide to use this deck post banless, bro?
It's like the only deck I had aside from salads, and I don't have access to crossouts, so I don't want to be nibbed all day. So I thought, just take the pure Tri-Brigades, play it safe, and it worked out.
There you go, man. A lot of people, they'll argue the same thing. They play with the deck that they're most comfortable with, and it worked out for you, man, going undefeated in day one. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Sweet. Were there any tough matchups you had throughout this in tournament?
Oh, absolutely. I faced a couple of really good players, notably, Emmanuel Lilly, Shun Ping, Cameron Laureano, and they provided really tough matchups. So, but yeah, it's mostly the rogue deck that caught me off guard.
Oh yeah. Speaking of crossout designator, did you face any players that used that against you throughout the weekend?
I believe there was one person, I forgot which deck it was, but he used Crossout Designator, but we were playing different decks, so he just called Desires. It didn't do much, but it's all good.
Hey, whoa! He
That card is
negated your
good.
desires with crossout. Let's go.
Exactly. Exactly.
Well, before we start the actual deck profile, would you like to do some shoutouts, man?
Oh, absolutely. I want to give a shout out to my Yu-Gi-Oh squad, Josh, Jagger, Calvin, Isaiah, Matt, Sam, and my boy JBJ who lent me the Asa and the Karis. They're my boys. They make Yu-Gi-Oh real fun. Shout out again to my homie Mateo Sinistalchi. He got me back into Yu-Gi-Oh back in the summer. So we've been running a lot, been practicing a lot. And last shout outs to my best friends, John, Jeff, and Jed. They don't play Yu-Gi-Oh, but I want to give them a shout out because I'm gonna send them this link.
Let's go. Without further ado, please take it away with your undefeated main event extravaganza deck profile.
Yes, sir. All right. So I played one token. No, I'm playing. All right, let me put that out of the way. I played two Rescue Cat.
Oh,
So I was supposed to be playing three, but the third one is getting shipped from Germany and it's not coming in until like next week. So, I had to play two. I didn't have a choice. Nobody had Rescue Cats on them. So that was the reason. I would definitely play three, and once I get my third one, I'll be playing three. Um, this list is kind of incomplete, as you can tell. It's supposed to be three, but I played with an incomplete list. I played three Fractal, three Kits, three Nerval, and two Keras. This was also because the third one didn't come in. So yeah, I just play with that. But you guys know what these do. It's the effects have been ran
yo,
over.
I'm excited to see what you put in place of those couple cards you're
Oh
missing, man.
yes, sir. Yeah, it's gonna be real funny. For the hand trap lineup, we play the Gamma package. They're just really good. We play three Ash Blossom, most generic hand trap in the game. Good for all reasons. We played a Droll package. There's a lot of decks running around, and I thought there was gonna be a lot of Shaddoll invoked and a lot of Drytron, and I was correct. I played a couple of them, and we played three Imperm. Three Imperm's really nice. You don't get triple tacticked, which is super good, and in the mirror match, this card is just real good. And then I played the one Crow. A lot of people not playing this with the Rescue Cat package, but I had to fill the void somewhere. So yeah, the Crow was nice. Crow was nice. Yeah, so that's it for the monsters and hand traps. For the spells, I played two Desires. Yeah, I know this is really funny. This is really funky. So the reason behind this was because first of all, I only played two cats, so my reasoning was like, why would I play more Keras, the worst Tri-Brigade, if I only play two cats? You only play three Keras if you like max out on the cats. So I thought, okay, two Keras and two cats. But I didn't want to banish the Keras as well, like all of it. So I only played two Desires. And yeah, I didn't want to like banish all my Keras. That's the main reason for it. And then I played four one-ofs for my spells. One Foolish, one Tanky, one Called By, and then one Monster Reborn. I thought I was gonna face a lot of mirror matches. Uh, that did not. That was not the case. I only played one mirror match in the top 32. So yeah, the Monster Reborn was clutch though, because I didn't have a Fractal. I reborn as Fractal, and then I use its effect, and then I start popping out. But Reborn is nice. And then we play three revolts, best trap in the game at the moment, three solemns, and then the one imperial order for the main deck.
Okay, that's what's up. Was this a 40 card main deck?
There's 40 cards, yes.
Nice. Did that Imperial Order ever like backfire since you're playing like a few spells there yourself?
Oh, absolutely not. I'm playing less spells than the typical Tri-Brigade list. I'm only playing like six, and four of them are one-ofs. So I don't play that many spells, so it didn't really backfire in my opinion. But it was really good. Like it shut down a lot of decks. In my top 16, I flipped this up against a Dragon Link, and he auto scoop game one. So it was real nice.
Okay, and viewers, if you dig this ratio, a bunch of 2-0s, let us know.
It's not supposed to be a bunch of 2-0s, but cards didn't come in, so
Oh,
it is what it is.
yo, it's all good, man. It worked, so that's all that matters. Would you like to show us your extra deck?
Yes, sir. All right. For the extra deck, we play the main man Omen. We play three of them. We play a rescue cat build. The third one did come up a couple times, just because you realize I have the crow, so I like to do the crow combo where I get the crow to hand, and I use a Omen for that. We play two bears, two fairy jeet. I feel like that's the correct ratio if you're playing a cat. The second bear brum doesn't really come up. It came up once when my opponent went Maximus and then I had Revolt hand and whatnot. Then we go Shelle for the last Tri-Brigade. And then for the one-offs, we got one Almirage, one DDL, one Doom Eagle, one Omega because he played a Gamma package. It's real nice, especially when you actually get to make it. It's like extremely nice. And then for the Link Fours, we got Appaloosa, Access, and then for the Spice, we got the Asa. I don't know if a lot of people are playing this card, but this card is nuts, especially in the mirror. You just revive the Carius and then you start popping off. I actually used it in the top 32.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, so that is the extra deck.
It's pretty
All right.
cool. Yeah, it shows the side X Spice, man.
Yes, sir. I expected a lot of Drytrons in the Extravaganza. I played three Cycle Readers. The Lancia was just so cool interactions with Crossout, also Tri-Brigade mirrors, or Virtual Worlds, which is, I believe Virtual Worlds are really strong right now. I respected it, so I thought, why not play it? And then the three nibs, because Dragon Link's really strong. It catches rogue decks off guard as well. So that's really nice. And then for the two wolves, we got two twisters. I want to play three, but there's just no space. Uh, and then we got two solemn judgments. This card is really good. You don't want to auto lose to like Lightning Storm or Evenly Match or cards like that. So that's a really good card. Especially when you have the Apple Revolt, you don't have necessarily Spell and Trap negation. The one Harpy Duster, and of course the Pancratops. This card is really strong, so I opted to play it.
Okay, that's a pretty decent side deck overall. Kind of somewhat standard, but hey, man, you got to play what
Yes,
works,
sir.
right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
And you did mention you were a returning player. How do you like this remote duel setup, playing with pretty much via webcam, man?
It's been all right. I like the fact that you get to meet a lot of people. Locals, you meet the same folks and whatnot, and that's cool and all. But I've met a lot of cool people over remote duels, and actually been friends with them. So in that aspect, it's cool. You get to meet people from around the world, and yeah, it's just obviously I prefer in person, but remote duels has done its thing.
Oh yeah, this was definitely a cool option from Konami. So shout out to them.
Yes, sir.
And yeah,
Uh,
Nelly, thank you so much for being on the channel, man. And congrats on going undefeated your day one, man.
yes, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And listeners, if you're not part of Bortle Nation, sub for Bortle. It's that easy and it's free. Oh God, yes. Bortle out.
God, yes.